Hello, everyone. How are we? Hopefully, all of you are on a fantastic day, wherever you are around the world. And welcome back to another post match reaction. The Klopp's kids have done it yet again. The Reds are through to the quarterfinals of the FA Cup after beating Southampton by 3 goals to nil in what was a very, very back and forth game. Let's not be, let's put credit to Southampton, of course. They had a very, very good game up to about the 60th minute. But Liverpool, typical second half syndrome, I want to call it, because again, Liverpool always turn up in the last half an hour, 40 minutes of games this season, and they did that again tonight as well. But obviously, the kids having a massive impact on the squad, as well as like they've done for the entirety of this season at the moment anyway. But obviously Lewis, Holmes obviously getting the first goal for Liverpool. Brilliant for him. Again, 18-year-old Welsh lads, which again is great as well. And of course, remember the name Jaden Dans, of course, getting 2 goals in front of the Kop as well, which again, 2 tidy finishes as well, I should say, which again, brilliant to see. I think now he's got 3 games, 2 goals for Liverpool in a senior competitive position. So again, brilliant performance from the Reds. And yeah, we take on Manchester United in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup, which again, typical, like we get Manchester United I think in 2 weeks time at Old Trafford. It's not at Anfield, it will be at Old Trafford, so again, a very tough game for us. But again, if anyone's watching, then let me know in the comment section down below how all of you are feeling overall on the performance as well, and yeah, give your man of the match as well in the comment section down below, because again, you could give it to anyone of the kids tonight. Again, there'll be people shouting for, obviously, Jaden Dans. Obviously, just looking at Liverpool's team now, at it again, Harvey Elliott, another top performance from him tonight. Obviously, second half, Ibu Kanate defensively, but again, just it makes it makes you laugh how good Ibu is. Again, he's only 24. Ibu Kanate, which again, when he's 28, 29 in his peak as a centre half, hopefully, again, he'll be unstoppable in a Liverpool shirt as well. Anyway, but just obviously, like I said about Southampton, giving them praise, I think they did a really, really good job trying to counter-attack Liverpool. Certainly first half and second half. I think that in the first half they did catch us out a couple of times, which fair play to them. And it was when then Liverpool started bringing on substitutes, and typical Liverpool, like I say, second half syndrome, where Liverpool try and have a competitive game with you in the first half, second half completely and absolutely annihilate the team. And look, the fact that these kids have been able to do that against the 4th best team in the championship. Again, I know they've got the likes of Harvey Elliott, Canate, Connor Bradley. Obviously, people is more. Well, I say Connor Bradley. Connor Bradley's been quite good for lower league as well. But you get what I mean. Yeah, like, again, Liverpool. Yes, we've got the 1 or 2 senior players, but when you look through that team tonight, like we ended up having a midfield of Joe Gomez, Bobby Clark, and McConnell. like that midfield was so out of it. It was weird to see. But again, obviously, more playing a 4-2-3-1 than a 4-3-3 tonight. But again, when you have so many players out, it's nice to see that Klopp was actually making, Joe Gomez play DM, which again, I kind of like that a little bit. But again, we didn't see then Costas or Connor Bradley, inverting so much. We saw them more as wing backs tonight, which again is good. It's good to see in that sense as well. But Christine, lucky to be ahead first half, but second half we deserved it. Second goal killed them for me. All our goals from the kids, got to love it. Dan scoring 2 in front of the Kop, job done as well. Yeah, 100%. I think first half, again, there was a few times that they caught us out. Again, even in the beginning of the second half, they had loads of chances, certainly off corners or at the back post. I remember that. One I think was on the 50 something minute, and he's literally free back post, and he could have just slotted it away and absolutely fluffed it. Which, thankfully for Liverpool, again we managed to get the win in that sense, and obviously I think we managed to counter attack and go and score. But again, it's that sense of Liverpool, just we do this to ourselves all the time. We show up in the last half an hour of footy games, and that's how we've managed to win a lot of games this season, compared to, again, starting really, really good and then ending poorly as well. But really amazing and scary for the rest that we still win games even with kids. Now this is why Klopp is world class as well, says Chris. Yeah, 100%. And look, you look at the team like tonight. Again, I'm just going to quickly again read out the substitutes bench, especially because when you do look at Liverpool's bench, again, a few players that didn't come on. Obviously, Adrian didn't come on. Scanian, I think it is, that didn't come on as well. Nalo and of course Luis Diaz didn't come on, which, to be fair, I was surprised that Lucho wasn't brought on. But again, obviously bringing on Dan's, bringing on Kate Gordon as well towards the end, that was good to see. And obviously Nyoni, I want to say his name is, or train Nyoni, again, 16 years old, is ridiculous. The fact he's coming on a pitch for Liverpool, ridiculous. But to be fair to him, he did look really, really good in the closing moments as well. But hopefully we will see a lot of him in a Liverpool shirt in the near future as well. But pressing Dan's, what a player, brilliant finishes. Yeah, composure was up there for sure. Brilliant to see, which again, it's something where Liverpool, we've mentioned, I think we mentioned this last week, Liverpool haven't brought through an academy striker to be, involved in the first team properly since probably Michael Owen. When we looked at it, I can't think of anyone off the top of my head that I would say that, I can't say off the top of my head who else is up there. I could be wrong though as well, but I can't think of anyone at the minute. But again, it's good. It's the fact that, again, Jurgen mentions it, is the fact that you look at the new training grounds, and it's a luxury to have everyone train in the same facility, compared to, again, at Melwood, where of course it was just first team, and obviously the academy kids go through the academy. But now everyone's in the same building, so everyone does the same things. Again, the academy plays similar to the first team. They know exactly what they're doing in that sense as well. And you can see it instantly. Again, not one player looked missing tonight. And they didn't in the League Cup final neither. And that's what is separating at the minute Jurgen Klopp's kids compared to anyone else's. Because right now, you even look on the weekend, and I mentioned it, Bobby Clark didn't look out of place when he took McAllister's position on the weekend. And he didn't tonight as well. Bobby Clark, for me, was, again, brilliant in the midfield. McConnell as well, brilliant. And it's encouraging the fact that we can sort of rely on them to perform. Not necessarily saying, again, I want them to start week in, week out Premier League games, because, again, that's unfair to them. Because they still need time to develop. Now, this is for sure is a developing game. FA Cup game against Southampton at Anfield. Again, it's great experience in that sense. But you look at Forest away, again, you'll probably look at that team. The only one that comes away from it is probably Connor Bradley in starting 11. Just trying to think in terms of youngsters anyway. And of course, they could be on the bench and obviously come on and have an impact on the game in some capacity. But you have to take it slow with them as well. We can't go, oh yeah, we'll just play the kids. We'll bring on the kids in this certain scenario. Again, it doesn't work like that, because I think tomorrow there's a Youth Cup game as well, which is going to be difficult for whoever's picking the team, because there's nobody going to be fit, because they've all played tonight as well. But again, get your comments in as well, guys. But for me, I want to quickly say my man of the match. I'll give it to Jaden Dan's. But I think, again, like I mentioned, Harvey Elliott absolutely ran his socks out again tonight. I think Virgil van Dijk as well in the first half, even though was getting caught out a little bit, obviously with the counter attack, but Ibu Kanate as well. Like, Jesus Christ, like that second half, there was so many times where I thought Southampton was going to score. Ibu Kanate just completely running out. It's typical Ibu, isn't it? Realistically, as well, but. Looking at the teams left in the FA Cup as well. But yeah, I'll give Jaden Dan's man of the match for me as well. He deserves it. 2 goals in front of the Kop. Absolutely amazing as well. But looking at the teams, I should say, as well. Looking at it, Wolves got Coventry, we got Manchester United, Manchester City got Newcastle, and Chelsea Leicester as well. If we can beat United away, I'm just going to say it, Liverpool can easily go on and win that. For sure. Like, again, City at Wembley, fine. Well, we've done it before. Battered them at Wembley before. Let's do it again on Jurgen Klopp's farewell tour as well. Absolutely love that as well. But yeah, obviously we could, when you look at the ties as well, Leicester could beat Chelsea at the minute. Again, Chelsea were lucky to win against Leeds. Coventry, Wolves, Coventry could get into a FA Cup semi-final as well, which that would be, interesting in that sense as well. But again, I think overall on a Liverpool side of things, though, just the kids are performing amazingly well. No more injuries by the looks of things as well. Again, touch words. I think Klopp said after everyone was fine after the game, which again, that's great news in that sense as well. And again, it looks like we're going to have Darwin, Mo, and Szoboszlai back for Forest on the weekends. So fingers crossed, players coming back as well. But the main important thing is Liverpool are just winning games at the minute with kids, and it's absolutely fantastic to see as well. But overall, though, it's all about the fact that Liverpool are managing to beat good teams. Let's take it that, like, Southampton. They've lost, I think 4 out of their last 7, I think, now in all competitions. Again, they're very, very tough side. And one of the most attacking teams in the Championship. And to be fair, the defence was brilliant tonight. And again, clean sheet for Keller. That's easy enough for me to say as well. But clean sheet for Keller. And that's the main important thing. Clean sheet, no injuries. Again, Jane Dan's getting on the score sheets, and more importantly as well, the fact that Liverpool get to play Manchester United now and hopefully batter them, because I was looking at the United Forest game and they didn't look the best. Let's just say that anyway. But again, if you're watching on the repeat as well, let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below as well, and all that good stuff as well. Won't be a long one because we're going to shoot off in a minute, because I said I'd be 10 minutes and I've been 14 minutes. So again, apologies, chat, for the late post-match. Again, if you're watching on the repeat, let me know your man of the matches. Let me know your thoughts on Liverpool's goals, the kids as well, getting us through to the quarterfinals, and yeah, Liverpool quadruple chasing Reds again for this season. I think so anyway. But until next time, guys, that's going to be it from me. I've been Connor from the Cop Council. I'll see you guys probably tomorrow. We'll be live. If there's any news, of course, with Michael Edwards or any of that other stuff, we will be live tomorrow. Anyway, so make sure you hit the notification bell, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. And if you're new around here, I'll see all you guys tomorrow. Ta-ra.